Hey smart marketers, welcome back to the channel. Today in this video I'm going to talk about a dedicated landing page for Google Ads. I have divided this topic into some sections. You see all of them here, 6-7 topics. Once we are done with this lesson, then we would move to some live landing pages. These live landing pages I have taken from this search. This search terms I have used here: plumber near me and location London. I have got here 5 or 6 landing pages, and we would try to figure out whether they have maintained those properties, terms and conditions which are necessary to be maintained in a landing page for better optimization or for better performance in your Google Ads campaigns. So once you complete this video, you'd be able to identify and to optimize any landing page. So let's get started with this section 1. And what is actually a dedicated landing page? Here, when you create a landing page or a page on your website for any ad campaign, that is actually a dedicated landing page. You dedicated that landing page for any ad campaign. Your ad campaign has a purpose, an objective, a goal. The same goal objective will be for the dedicated landing page. So why we actually need this dedicated landing page? To understand this one, we have to go to this section. So this is very crucial or important for ad performance. And to understand why this is important for your ad performance, you have to understand this quality score. To understand this quality score, you have to understand auction process of Google. And this is a longer topic, this auction process of Google. So I am not going deeper into this topic, or rather I am going to touch those aspects which are related to this topic, landing page. So you see this table here, 5 or 6, 5 advertisers. These are business, so they are advertising for the same keyword, for example. So they are actually fighting with each other as they are actually trying to put their ad on the same keyword. So everyone is trying for the first position. People have a misconception that if you can put higher this max CPC, this is the bid amount you put. So the higher here you can put this CPC, your ad will be placed to the top on the search. So that's not the true thing. Because this bid amount, this is not only solely decides this auction process. This auction winning depends on this ad rank, this one. So the highest ad rank holder will actually win this auction. Now you have to know how this ad rank is determined. So this is determined by this multiplication. So this is the result of this 5 and 7. When you multiply this, you will have this ad rank. You now got that once you have a higher quality score here, you can have a rank here even with a lower CPC. And you know that this CPC, you have flexibility here. You can put this CPC according to your strategy, but you cannot do anything here. I mean, you don't have that flexibility in this quality score. That's why if you wanna lower your CPC, then you have to have a higher quality score. And this quality score, how you can increase this one? Let me see you this document. I have taken it from Google's website. So this quality score is actually depends on these 3 components: expected CTR, ad relevance, and landing page experience. So you have this one. If you can improve this landing page experience, you will have higher quality score. That's why we have to put more focus on this landing page improvement, and we have to improve it according to the rules and regulations and the requirements of Google Ads. And if you look at here, this business, Z Plumbing, so it has 10 quality score, and with CPC like $4, which is lower here according to others bidding. So with this lower CPC, this business has the highest position here in ad rank. So this is how you can actually have a good position on ad rank even with lower max CPC if you have a higher quality score. So you already got that how you can win this auction process with higher quality score, and for higher quality score you have to have a good landing page. So let me go to the next stage. So we have to so by this time we have got that what is actually a dedicated landing page and why this is important for your ads campaign. And now let me show you how the psychological aspects work behind it. This search intent, which is very important. So whatever you write, your visitors write something in the search, the search terms they make, and every search term has an intent. So that intent have to be the same what you have in your ad copies, your description, your headlines in your campaign. So the language may be different. I mean, you may use some similar terminologies, some synonyms. So once you use synonyms or a very close variant, but the intent that have to be the similar or the same. So language, the words, they may be a little bit different, but the intent have to be the same. The intent in the search terms, the intent in the ad copies. So people, when they search something, they will find a few advertisement in the search page. So in a PPC ad, so they will click on those ads where they will find the similar search intent. So intent have to be the same. And they would expect that the intent, the same intent they will find in the landing page. Once they are in the landing page, if they find a different intent, they will go back, because they are serious visitors of your website, and they are looking for some solutions. They are already facing the issue. If this is a plumbing related service, the person visitors his some issues at his home. So maybe water is leaking, so this is very urgent and emergency service. He doesn't have that much time that he would now explore, and he would try to know so many things about the business and etc. No, he doesn't have that time. If he finds the similar intent, then he will retain, or he would stay on the website. Otherwise he would go back and he would look for the similar intent in some other landing pages. So that's the thing. So the bottom point here is that the intent have to be the similar. The language, the words may be a bit different, close variants, but the intent have to be the similar or the same. So this you have this for words here, these terms, intent match, which I have already described as that this intent, which is the intent in the search terms, that have to be the aligned with the intent of this landing page. And message match, which is you have some ad copies, descriptions, and you use some keywords in the ad copies, and the intent of those ad copies and your descriptions, that should be the similar you used in the landing page. So your landing page and your ad copies of your campaigns, they should be aligned. So that's very important. And your trust building. So people, once they have stayed on your website, then this trust building elements, reviews, and there are different ways of this trust building. So I would talk about them in the end part of this video. So you have to have these trust builders in multiple places so that people have trust on your website, on your business. And this friction removal, which is very important. So the journey of a visitor, that should be frictionless. The structure of your website, of your landing page, the structure should be in a very sequential way, so that the visitor feel very comfortable. They are getting everything they actually want. So they are facing an issue, so they need the solution. So they are already in a trouble. And once you can give them a good experience on your website about your business, they will be converted. So this intent is very important in this case, and this plays and this is also, this is the main psychological aspect or point here which works behind it. So the intent have to be aligned, the similar in these three places: in the search terms, in the ads, which I mean in the ad copies, and in the landing page. So the intent have to be aligned. That's the main thing. Once you can make this, your quality score will be higher, your CPC will be lower. So that is our main motto here. And then this landing page structure, which is the main focal point here of this video. And I have divided this into some parts, like this part 1, part 2. I have 6 parts here. And the first part, you see above the fold section. So a web page or a landing page, it has two sections. One is the above the fold section, and another is the below the fold section. So what is actually the above the fold section? Once you land on any landing page, you see a portion of the page, not the whole page. Once you scroll down, you see the other portion of the page. Once you land on this page, and the part you see without scrolling down, that part is actually called the above the fold section. What I have written here, what is immediately visible on the screen for visitors and without scrolling down. So that is actually the above the fold section. And once you start scrolling down and going below, that is actually below the fold section. So out of these two sections, both are important, and above the fold section is more important because in this section people will be hooked. Once they are there, within 5 or 6 seconds, they will decide whether they will stay on the website or they will go back. So that's why this above the fold section is very important to hook your visitors. Once they are hooked, then you can send them to other parts. You can gradually trigger them, you can convince them to take the service. So in this above the fold section, which is the most important part here, these 5 things you have to have there. So you can tell these are the properties. So headline, the first thing, you have to put a headline, and that headline that must not be very generic headline. That headline will cover, or that will have the same intent of the search terms, of the ad copies. So yeah, you have to keep in mind about all those things. In a word, this headline will mirror their search intent. And for example, you see here, welcome to our plumbing company. This is a bad example. This is a very generic example or an headline. A better or the best way to write this headline is this one: 24/7 emergency plumbing in London. We arrive in 30 minutes. If you look at here, for this headline, you have to answer two questions. These two questions is, number one question is, what do you do as a business? What do you do, and where do you do? So these two questions are very important. You have to answer these two questions in this headline. And if you look at here, what do you do? So this business does emergency plumbing. And where do you do? In London. So you have got two answers. That's very important. So this is a good example of headline. So you have to use your keywords. You have to answer what do you do and where do you do. Then this headline will be a very high converting headline. And then you have this sub-headline. This sub-headline will be in concise form, not very big descriptions. And in this concise form, you have to express your value proposition. That's very important. And then CTA, you have to use one or two CTA there. And those CTA will be very directional CTA. So I will talk about this CTA later on. And related image or video, those video will be very related. You have to keep in mind that, not a random image or video. And at least one trust indicator. This is very important to hook any visitor. So these 5 things are very important in this part above the whole section. And in this section, if you maintain these properties, your this part will be very engaging and very converting. So people will be automatically hooked if you maintain this one. And then once we if you have made this one, then the people will be hooked and they will scroll down. Once they scroll down, you will show them this part, this problem and solution part. You will show them the problem, the same problem they are facing. They will be astonished that, yeah, I was looking for this. I am facing this problem. The problem is, for example, burst pipe flooding your home. The similar thing he is facing, and the agitation. You will intensify this problem with this kind of statement. Every minute of delay can cause expensive water damage. So you are actually agitating or intensifying the issue, and then you will come up with the solution. Our certified emergency plumbers arrive within 30 minutes. That's the thing he is actually looking for. Once he has taken this solution, what the benefit he will get, this benefit he will get, he will protect his property. So this part is very important. This part can connect the visitor with your business, and this is very converting. And then you will put this social proof. Once he comes through these two parts, and then by this time he will be very convinced, and this part, this social proof part, will make him 100% convinced to take the service. So in this part you will show him Google reviews or reviews from any other platforms. And of course you will try to show him the live reviews. There will be clickable links. Once they click on those reviews, they will be taken to the platform of the reviews, and they can read those reviews from that platform. That gives them very credibility. That's why this reviews from Google or any other platforms is very important. People value what other people are thinking or commenting about this business, who have already used or purchased the service. So that's very important. And then before and after images, you can use this image. This is also kind of social proof, or this trust filter. this real customer photos with testimonials, trust badges like licensed, insured, certified. This licensing is very important. And this number of jobs completed. So this also creates a sense of trust because the more jobs you complete, the history you have, the more trust of other people's have on you. So it also means the expertise of your business, of the person works in your business. So this is very important. So you can put one or multiple this kind of social trust filters on your website. So it depends on you. Once you show all these things to the visitors, they will be highly motivated to purchase the business. And then this offer, this is also very important one. Your offer must be very clear and specific, no vague offer. So very clear and specific, and which will also give him a sense that once I take this in this offer, there is something which will which will reduce the risk. For example, you can put this offer like this. Otherwise, you can make this kind of offer. Get a free plumbing inspection. So today only. So this kind of offer. So the main job, this fixing job. Before fixing, you need inspection. So this kind of inspection, this is also a paid job, but you can make it off as an offer, a free one. So this kind of offer creates a sense in the visitors that once I get an inspection, then I can understand whether these businesses are really capable or not. Then this actually reduces the risk what they're feeling. These visitors have this kind of sense, and this kind of offer can lessen their the risk sense. So this is very important. And then we'd move to this part, this objection handling. People they have a lot of questions in their mind. Before calling you, they have this kind of questions. They want to know how fast you will arrive, are your plumbers certified, any hidden cost there. So you would answer them in FAQ section. This is very important. People value them, and they look for some very common questions, and they look for answers here. So this is also very important. And then this CTA. So you have to place CTA in multiple places, in of course in proper places. That will make the journey of visitors very smooth. So this CTA will be action driven, benefit focused, and visually obvious. For example, if you write like this one, this CTA like this, click here. So I actually don't know. I cannot guess where I will be taken if I click here. That's why this is not a very clear CTA. That's not highly converting. Instead, if you use this kind of language in your CTA, like get my free quote, once I see this, I can guess that I will be taken to a form. I'd be taken to a form. And if I click on this one, book emergency service now, maybe I'd be taken to a calendar. So this kind of directional CTA is very converting. So we have to have this CTA in multiple places, and also in this kind of directional CTA is preferred, and this kind of CTA is more converting. So this 6 parts is very important, and you have to follow this structure in your landing page to make a very highly converting landing page. And then we have this part, advanced optimization. Let us learn some tricks and techniques. So what we can do here for advanced optimization, this message match optimization. So we have already learned about this. Your keyword will have an intent, your ad, and your landing page. So the similar keywords you have to use in all these three places, and the intent have to be aligned. And if you look at this example, buy running shoes, this is search. The search term may be like this: buy running shoes for flat feet. And your headline have to be like this: best running shoes. So you have this common, and for flat feet 2025 guide. So this is your headline, and here this is your landing page headline: top running shoes for flat feet, expert picks. So this kind of match should be there in your ad copy, in your keyword, in your landing page. So the higher quality score you will have, the lower your CPC will be. So this will increase, this match will increase your quality score. And then this dynamic keyword insertion, that's very important. So you will have you'll have 15 headlines in your ad campaign, and out of those 15 headlines, in 3 headlines you can use DKI, a dynamic keyword insertion, and that will personalize the keyword, that will personalize the ad copies, and people will feel very personalized and connected, and that will increase the rate of conversion. And this speed optimization, that's very important for Google Ads. For mobile loading, so for mobile device, that would be less than 2.5 seconds, and for desktop less than 2 seconds, and this CLS timing less than 0.1 second, and this LCP timing less than 2.5 seconds. So you have to maintain this timing. And then you have this mobile first design. Almost 70 to 80, 90% traffic come from mobile. That's why we have to focus on this mobile design, so that people have a good experience from their mobile. That's why that your page from mobile, that have to be thumb friendly, fast loading, short sections, and sticky CTN. So you have to remember these 4 things. And then single goal rule, which is very important, because once you think of this one page, one goal, you would use it for one campaign, then you have to be very focused on that goal. What I mean, you have to make this goal focused, you have to remove all those header navigation. So in the header we use a lot of menus, about section, blog section, so we have to remove all of them, so that people don't get distracted. And then we have to focus on one conversion. We have to guide users step by step. To do this, we cannot use blog links, menu navigation, so we have to avoid this. Multiple offer, no, we have to offer single offers, not multiple. We cannot confuse with multiple offers. And most of the times people, business owners, don't maintain this thing, one goal, one rule, this strategy. But once you maintain this one, people they are always stay on the track, on focused on your conversions. So that's very important. So we'd try to look some live landing pages which has maintained this one. So we'd find that hopefully in that section, in the live landing page sections. And then we have this part, section 6. So once we have very similar services in any business, for example, this emergency plumbing, drain cleaning, water heater repair, so these 3 services can be provided by a single business. Then in this case, most of the business owners make a mistake. They create a landing page or a page on your website, and they accommodate all those services in one landing page. That's not the right way. So as we have different keyword intent, we have to create different page. We have to create a page for this plumbing. We have to create another page, landing page for this drain cleaning, and another for water heater. So different keyword intent, different page. That's the thing. So that's very important to maintain. And some common mistakes, so we'll come back to this one later, I mean at the end of this video. Now let's go to the to this live web pages, landing pages. So this one, look at it. At first what we would look for this, if I go there, this above the fold section, here this one, you see, this is not concise. If I look at this description, I mean this subheadline, this is a broad one, so people don't have read this type of broad descriptions. So you have to write in concise way so that they can just read within a wink. And this headline, so we have already learned that in the headline you have to answer two questions, what do you do and where do you do. So no, this headline has not maintained this property, this condition. So this is not a good above the fold section. So let me go to the next one. So in this part, the headline, trusted local plumbing experts, so they are doing plumbing, so one answer is there. And in London, so they have placed it in a different line, but they have at least they have kept it. So they could put it just after this experts in the same line here. That could be more formal and converting. And this description here, you have this clear pricing, tidy work, fast response. So in this subheadline which talks about value proposition, so this is kind of value proposition, we can say, but all these lines up to this, so you have to be very concise. You cannot put any words which is not necessary. So unnecessary words, no, it must not be wordy. You have to remember that thing. And that we have to put what? We have to CTA and image. We have this CTA number here and image. So if you look at this image, that's very bad quality of image. So the quality, the resolution is fine, but I mean this hasn't maintained some rules. So what I mean, let me go there. So this image, that must be related. Let me write like this, related. So a related image or video, so it must be related. This image must be related. But here you see this image, you could place an image where a person is fixing some plumbing jobs, that could be related. This image is not a very related image, so this is a very general image, so this is not very converting one. So in this case, this website or this landing has failed in this image section. And then we have this trust indicator. Here he has placed this one, this trust indicator from this Trustpilot. This is I think one of the superb thing. If I click on this, we can actually go to the platform of this one Trustpilot, and you can read all those reviews and what other people are thinking about this business. You see all of these things you will find here. So this is very trustworthy, and this increases the trust and credibility. This kind of live reviews are very important and people trust them. These are very converting. So in this part is below average, this is totally fine, and this section is average. So let me go to this one. So we are just now checking this part, this above the fold section, and this one, you see, this plumbing emergency in New York. This headline is fine because what do you do? Plumbing. And what do you do in New York? Fine. And we are at your door in 60 minutes. So this is creating a sense of urgency. So this 60 minutes also have been highlighted in red. Or you get $100 off. So this is a very good example of offer, very converting, because people are looking for this kind of service when they are in emergency. So they need this service, this problem to be fixed within minutes, maybe 20-30 minutes. So if you can say that we would be in 60 minutes, if we cannot, we will give $100 off. So this means that this business is very serious about this timing. They're bound to maintain this timing. So this kind of statement or offer is very converting. And then you have this description here, and 19 plumbers and all these license. They are good value proposition. So some words, keywords here. So this is fine, I would say. And you have this CTA here, you have CTA, and just a bit lower this another CTA. That's fine. And image, that's also fine, because this kind of jeep or car is common for this plumbing service business. And we read about something. Let me show you. In this part, do you remember about this thing, this single goal rule? So you have to remove all header and all those unnecessary links. You cannot use them. And here you see no navigation, no menus here. So this is a perfect example of this dedicated landing page. So we'd scroll down, but before that, we are gonna check other landing pages. So have you seen this? This is too messy, I think. And this part, this image you see, most of this image are outside of this part. This above the fold section. So this is not a complete above the fold section, and this there is no particular headline. So this is not a good converting landing page. So this is not a good example of a dedicated landing page. Next, if I think about this one, you see, if you look at it, this description, no, you cannot write in this way. You have to be very concise in writing this description. And this headline, that's not a proper one. And let me go to the next one. So this one, so this part, which is the above the fold section, you have this part, this headline, which is perfect. What do you do? This plumber services, you have this answer, and where in London. That's totally fine. And here this speedy service and quickly. So where in London. So this plumbing service is, it can be a keyword. So this is fine. It has keywords, at the same time some value propositions, and the number one, this headline, sub headline, and the image, which is fine, a very typical image of London. And then you have this one, this CTA, you have another CTA here there, and you have used this one in highlight. This is fine as an emergency service. This would be very converting. So one thing is missing here. The I think, what is the thing? So one thing is missing, and that is, I think, this part, this trust indicator. So CTA and related image, this trust indicator. So that is missing there. So here, so we had found already a very good example of this review. So this kind of review, live review, this business could use here, maybe at this position. So we have a lot of space at this part, in this above the fold section. So it may be here or at any convenient place. So they could use the review section, and people become really hooked once they find this kind of elements, any live reviews. So this is very fine. This part is very beautiful and very converting. Just one thing is missing, which is the review. And then we have this website. This is totally a messy landing page. So I think we have already visited this one. Yeah, this is the same one. So we have this website as well, this landing page. So if you look at this one, this form, so almost you see more than 50% this form is outside of this above the fold section, and there are some other parts there out of this above the fold section. So this is not a good way for your above the fold section. So we have found already this one, this is fine, and we have found another, I think this one, this is average, and yeah, this one. So this is fine, and this is fine. So now we would go to the other sections, like to the below the fold section. Now we would look for this problem solution section, and social proofs, and offer, and objection handling, and this CTA. So at first we would go to this one. Now problem solving section. So this part, the image tells that he's fixing something. So this is about this problem solution section, but this description, this is totally a broad one, so we have to be very specific here. And this title, we have to write it in question form. If you place it in a question form, and a problem shows you that are you facing this problem, then you just come up with this solution that works, and that's very converting and very relating. Visitors will be very connected if you write in that way. So this is not a good example here, what they have done. And then this is kind of value proposition and the services. This part, why you choose us. So all about this value proposition. So qualified engineers. So this reviews. So now you have these trust filters, but you cannot go to their live one, I think. Yeah, this is not a live one, so that's not a good way. So in this this kind of, you see 97 reviews. So once you click here, the visitors need to be taken to the website of the platform, this Google. Let me show you this one. Let me clarify this. So once I scroll down, so here you see this is also reviews from Google, these reviews, and here you see 300 reviews. Once you click here, you can actually go to the website of Google to read all those reviews. So in this way you have to link it, so people trust any live reviews or anything. So you have to remember this one. So in this place, once you put this kind of reviews, they may think that they are actually not or genuine, they are fake. So this sense might arise. And then this one, so this is the offer part, I think, but this structure is not fine. So you have to place here the offer in a converting way. And then FAQ section, that's fine. So this website, some of the parts are fine, but some of them are not fine. And if we go to this one, let me go to, so we have already visited it, right? So this is average, and we scroll down. This is the problem solution section. So in this website, you see they have added a lot of images and how to fix them. So leak detection, so different types of issues they have highlighted here. That's good. So this review section, and this is a live one. That's the most beautiful thing for this landing page. And this FAQ section, and then that's the end. So this is not also 100% optimized one. Then we can go to this one, yeah. So in this landing page, all the navigators, they have been removed, and this part, this above the fold section is fine. And then you have why this New York homeowners call this business first, some value proposition here, that's very fine, and converting. And this one, how you will fix, or the process of your company, how to proceed. So this is very fine. People will have a good idea about how you will work. That's fine. And then this review sections, that's not, I think, let me click on this to check whether this is live or not. No, this is not a live review. So you have to link this to your live review platforms. And then so this is a FAQ section, and then this part, if you look at it here, so water damage gets worse every minute you wait. So you are actually intensifying this issue. And then a small leak turns into a ruined ceiling, and a slow drain turns into a flooded basement. The longer you wait, the more expensive the repair gets. So we have 19 plumbers, and etc. etc. So the problem solution section is actually, but they have put it to the last or to the end of this website. That's not the right position for this section. So you have to put this section just after the above the fold section. So this hasn't maintained the sequence. So you have to avoid this kind of problem solution sections, but in not in this space. You have to use just after this one here. So we have already visited a number of landing pages, but not any of them are an ideal dedicated landing pages. So some of them maintained some properties, not all. And if I comment on here, so let me go there. this one. So this looks clean, neat and clean, this part. And after that, here you have to put a very clear problem solution part, like what I have explained here, this one, like this. And then social proof, you have to put then the social proof and live one. Of course, if you put reviews, live reviews, and then your offer and objection FAQ and CTA in different places. So that's the thing. We have already got that the businesses, they don't follow these rules and regulations. That's why they have higher CPA, their conversion rate is lower, they don't have this landing page experience well, they don't have landing page relevance well. That's why they have bad quality score that actually increases the ad cost. And let me go to this part, this common mistakes. So we make this kind of mistakes we have to avoid. Sending ad traffic to the home page, no, we cannot do that. Slow mobile load speed, so we have to focus on this speed. And weak or generic headline, too many CTAs pulling in different directions, no. No trust proof on the page. Form that asks for too much information, no call to action above the fold. So we have to put at least one CTA on the above the fold section. So we have to avoid these mistakes. To wrap up all these discussions, a strong landing page creates a smooth journey. So the visitors, once they land on our landing page, we have to confirm them a smooth landing or a smooth journey for them. This landing headline through this problem solution part and testimonials, proper CTA, FAQ, and final CTA. So all those things together can create a smooth journey from the visitors. So the bottom line is we have to maintain all those structure of landing page and all those rules and regulations in optimization. So once we maintain all of them, our landing page will be very converting one. Anyone lands on the landing page, they cannot but scroll down and take the service. They cannot bounce back. So that's the thing. Once you make this kind of landing page, your ad relevance, your landing page relevance will be very high. Then you will have a good quality score. And once you have a higher quality score, your CPC will be lower, your conversion rate will be higher. So that's the motto or purpose, goal of our business, of every business. So if you think this video has any values, please share it with your friends and family. Thank you.